So, beginning of the year, you have a schedule and you've got this thing in your head what you want to do. Then the world changes. What's it been like coming back form-wise, the way you're playing since you come back from lockdown?
I've not played anywhere near how I would like to. I think, but I have shown good spells. But a lot of spells haven't been good enough, and that's fine. I mean, that's part of golf. That's part of life. I feel like practice is going well now. I feel like we're progressing, and you get used to it. The schedule's mixed up for sure. But again, we have some amazing events to play in, and I think as professional golfers or athletes, whatever you want to call us, we're always your job is to be ready to play whenever that is, and your week or your year can change with any 1 week, and we know that, and so just happy to continue to be playing, and I feel like my form is turning, and I feel a lot more positive about my practice sessions and going out there and playing at the moment.
Before Portugal, you had a chance to clear your head and work on things, and then Portugal was good. So there's positives from Portugal.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think what I worked on, my coach always tells me when you're working on something that always has a shelf life and then goes too far. And the US Open, I just went the other side of it and didn't play as well as I'd like to. But Portugal, I played great. I mean, at times it was the best I've played for a long time, and I really enjoyed the week. I really enjoyed being back out in Europe and seeing everybody. And there's definitely positives for sure. And I think as long as I keep working and staying on the right track, the good weeks will hopefully come.
I saw you there practicing earlier. There's a bit of laughter, there's a bit of head scratching. You're looking around. How tough is it going to be this week? I know you love being in Scotland, but you weren't here last year when the scores were low, so it's going to be a good challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought, because I didn't watch it last year, but I remember seeing the scores and everything, and it was a low-scoring golf course. And then turn up today. Today was the first time I played it. Played like 3 or 4 holes and I was like, this doesn't feel like a very low-scoring golf course. I'm not sure what they were doing last year, but I know conditions were different and everything. And with the wind the way it is, and the course is, it's challenging, and it's going to challenge every part of your game. And I think it's going to be great. I really do, and I think it's a really good test of golf.
You spent some time in America, so you must have been looking over at what happened in the UK swing, and it's really positive what the European Tour did. So reflections on that 6 weeks, and also the fact you've got a couple of Rolex events to play in now.
Well, I think I just said before, I think it's easy at the point we're in at the year. It's easy to take for granted because we're playing week in, week out. I think it becomes the norm again. And earlier on in the year, we didn't know if we were going to play again. We didn't know if we were going to play in 2020. And all tours, any tour that's got golf playing, I think has done a fantastic job, and the European Tour have done brilliant with what they do week in, week out, and with the communities and getting the players back playing. And then, like you say, a couple of Rolex events turn up, which is fantastic, and I think everybody's everybody's happy to be playing anyway. And then these are like bonuses this year, and it's special. We're very, very lucky to be golfers and be playing for the money that we do. And yeah, I'm glad I'm one of them.
Yeah, finally, we are lucky to be what we're doing, what we're doing. You're a professional sportsman. There's something special in your bag, isn't there, about the NHS? Tell us about the support you have for that.
I wondered what you were talking about then, but absolutely,
no. No, it's like you're a good guy. You give, so it's important to respect what they've done.
Well, I think so. There's a sign over there saying NHS and key workers, we thank you, and for sure, like there's things that I'm very proud of being British, and the NHS is right up there with them, and it's for sure been a very, very tough time for the world, really, and I've spoke to a few people that I know that work for the NHS, and been lucky enough to speak to people on the front line who are like the real heroes. They really are. But yeah, you can't thank those people enough. And all they ever want to do, the ones I speak to, all wish they could do more, which is incredible, really. And you can only do as much as you can do, but all of them just are so committed to it all, and just absolutely fantastic. They really are.